Opening credits. Communication in Relationships. Written by Shirley. Narrated by Brooke Pillifant. Introduction. There are few things more difficult and frustrating than relationships. Romantic or otherwise, navigating the interpersonal bonds that make up our social networks can be a stressful and confusing process. Romantic relationships, though, are especially trying. When two people are committed to being together, they have to work through issues that might on some level make them want to just give up. What many people fail to realize is just how much hard work is really required to make a relationship successful and to allow both halves of the whole to flourish, both together and individually, to achieve all of their dreams both independently and as a team. When two people are in a committed long-term relationship, there is a sort of symbiosis that occurs. While both individuals are distinctly separate, they also come together and create something new and unique, something far greater than the sum of its parts. Think of a long-term relationship between two people like a project they are co-creators of. They form an incredibly intimate bond together and get to know each other to such a deep and thorough extent that no one else knows either of them better than they know each other. The reason why a relationship is such a complex and confusing enterprise is a direct result of this bond. Whatever happens to one partner deeply affects the other, whether they want it to or not. Everything that happens to each of them becomes the direct business and problem of the other. In order for both parties to be happy and fulfilled under these circumstances, a great deal of communication and teamwork is required. Both of these skills are difficult to practice, even at the best of times when everything is smooth and rosy and the relationship is ticking over nicely. When times get hard, however, our ability to put these skills into practice is really put to the test. There's a good reason why between 40 and 50% of marriages end in divorce. Nothing lasts in this world, and making a relationship really go the distance is an incredibly hard thing to do. A lifetime is a long time, and it's a very long time to put up with all the inevitably annoying and troubling aspects of our partner's character, no matter how much we love them. Relationships don't usually break down due to a lack of love. If love was all that was needed to make things work, the divorce rate would be much lower than it is. Relationships can fall apart for any number of reasons, but the causes almost always stem from the same root problem: a lack of good communication. Every relationship faces problems, and every couple will be tested. A good, strong relationship isn't about being perfect or keeping a squeaky clean record. It's about rising to every challenge and overcoming all the obstacles you face. It's about being able to admit when you're wrong and making a genuine effort to try to make things better. It's about not giving up, no matter what, and having each other's backs until the end. A strong relationship is one based on teamwork, not competition. It's one that approaches problems with a mentality of, how do we handle this together? And then looking for solutions, rather than blaming each other and dwelling on the problems themselves. It's not you versus them. It's the two of you versus the issue, every time. Many couples find it very difficult to properly communicate with each other. They struggle to find the right words to say or the right state of mind to properly connect at the same time. This lack of communication leads to arguments and fights, which only make the problem worse, allowing emotions to spiral out of control and feelings to get hurt. It's common for two people who love each other more than anything to lay awake at night crying, one in their bed and the other on the couch, each wishing their partner could see things the way they do. Many relationships are characterized not by mutual support, but by petty fights and bickering that never seem to end. Couples fail to listen to each other or approach problems together, instead of preferring to focus on who's to blame or who's done something to hurt the other. Instead of showing love and affection to one another, there is more often than not an atmosphere of tension and resentment. All of these issues ultimately boil down to a lack of effective, calm, and pathetic
Sample complete. Ready to continue?